They probably wouldn't appreciate getting filmed. So Phil and I woke up in Bangor, Maine this morning, and now we are sitting at the Canadian border waiting to be interrogated. Passports. Yep. We are ready to go across the border. So Phil and I were rejected. Canada didn't want us. We have to go back and
150 meters,
fill out some sort of a app, the ICANN app. So now we're re-entering U.S. soil. And then we have to go fill out an app so we can do this. Did not see that coming. So we just finished up filling out the information on the ArriveCAN app, which is a requirement to enter into Canada. So not only do you need to have all your paperwork in line, you have to upload it on the app as well. So
in 1,000
was that a half hour? About a half hour later, we are done with that. So now we're heading back towards the border.
Try it again.
I hope we have the same pleasant Canadian Border Patrol agent we had the first time.
Hopefully it works this time.
Yeah. So we are second time through. Maybe they'll accept us this time. So we are through, got through, and now we are on our way to go meet Zach. And the speed limit is 110 up here, and I have no idea what that is, but Phil's doing about 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, Phil's wimping out.
Not taking sap squatch across the old St. John River in this thing, are you? You're good. Is there some sort of a stop and go? Like,
yeah,
you just
like
screw up?
One way.
We might have screwed up there, Phil.
Turn right onto Queen Street, then turn right onto Carlton Street. Turn right onto Orser Street.
Did it. Steam is flying. Awesome. I'd go around back though. Main office.
Main office.
Yeah, let's go to
Maybe.
main office. Oh, sweet.
Welcome to Juniper, New Brunswick, home of Southridge Maple Company. I'm Zak Hargrove.
And I'm Karen Hargrove.
And we're the owners. We have about 125,000 taps at this location, 135 at our other location, 5 kilometers away. This facility was built in 2016. It's April 27th. We're nearing the end of our season, but we figure we still got a week left.
How many taps are you running total?
260.
260. Now you have to clarify for us small producers. When you say 260, you're talking in thousands.
260,000. Yeah.
260,000 taps. This is the largest maple operation I've ever been to, or even know of.
So we're privately owned, family owned. I'm a third generation maple farmer, a third generation electrical engineer, and we're third generation business owners from both sides of the family. I work at the day-to-day operational side of the business. Karen runs
I run the office.
all the financials.
So are you the money person?
I'm the money person.
You're the dream squasher. You say no.
Yes, I do. Very much so. Or else I hear about it after the purchase has been made.
Oh yeah, you got a tough job. You do. If you're working with entrepreneurs, you have the toughest job here, Karen.
Yep.
We produce organic maple syrup. We have about 3,700 kilometers of pipe in the woods. So if you stretch that out, that would pretty much stretch across the United States, east to west, I believe, if you lined it all up. Our facility is unique. We pump all of our syrup except for 8,000 taps, all of our sap into the facility. We're highly automated. We have 30 different pumping stations. We have about 200 kilometers of pipe buried underground that we pump through. We have fully automated reverse osmosis systems, transfer systems.
Wow.
Private power lines.
So let me ask you this. You have 260,000 taps. If I heard you correctly, 252,000 are pumped to the Sugarhouse.
Underground, yes.
I'm just going to say that again. 252,000 taps come to the Sugarhouse here.
That's correct.
Holy smokes. I can't even... You make more maple syrup than like the state of Ohio.
We've got lots to sell the state of Ohio. Don't worry about it. So we'll start in the RO room here.
Okay.
So this is our manual RO. It's the first one we put in. It's a CDL unit. We are pretty much CDL, exclusively business partners with CDL. It's 8 posts with 2 jumbos, 16-inch posts. It'll handle about 8,000 gallons of sap an hour. And it'll make us 22, 24 bricks. 24 when the sap is sugar high. So this is our backup unit now. And then we have a fully automatic RO as well that integrates into our own PLC and control system. So
when you say manual RO, what does that mean?
you got to push the buttons. You got to turn the handles.
It must be rough. You got to push the buttons. Okay.
Well, they're hard to push when you're laying home in bed.
That's true. That's true.
So the other one is fully automated. So
awesome. So I see this actually has bricks measurement. It has a actual online brick sensor.
yeah. So we run this one in the day when the other one's washing and rinsing.
Do you ever get so much sap that you have to run all of them?
Yep, but we don't have the power. Power's an issue, so we have a backup generator we have to run when we need to run to for this year. So we try to avoid that. Where we are carbon neutral, so our evaporators, one evaporator is wood pellet and one is propane. So it affects our carbon issues if we're burning using diesel for backup power.
Gotcha. Are you on the grid then?
Yep. So we're grid tied here, but it's single phase power. So for this year. So 2 evaporators. First one is CDL Master, 7x18. It's the biggest one they make. Burns wood pellets, about 1,000 pounds an hour of wood pellets for 300 gallons of maple syrup an hour when the bricks are high. This is our primary unit. Secondary unit is CDL R7, high pressure steam. We've got a 150 horsepower steam generator. And this will make 200 gallons per hour range. This will handle much higher bricks, so we can be 32 bricks, no problem out of this. It's a good unit. We can fully automate it, and we will. So it'll be 100% hands off.
So this is your steam evaporator rig. And this is the wood pellet rig here?
That's correct.
I assume it's wood, but the pellets, what
Wood
are they
pellets,
made from?
yeah. Made from softwood. It's a byproduct of the local sawmill. So we try to buy local as much as we can. We live in a small town. Population is about 700. There's 3 towns kind of close together, 700, 1,200 people per town. Lots of food experience in our area due to French fry processing, lots of sawmill experience. So really good group of local contractors that support us on the electrical side in controls and power, and on the mechanical side, high pressure steam, fabrication. So most stuff we'll buy and refit ourselves, other than our primary production equipment. So that's all 100% store bought.
So the bricks level of the sap you're putting in this evaporator, you said was like 20s. What was the bricks of that?
He's probably running 22 bricks today.
22 bricks?
It's towards the end of the season, and we want the syrup in the evaporator a little longer to get it to color up. So yeah, so 22, and this one is usually 30 plus.
Which one makes more syrup per hour?
This one makes 1.5, at least 1.5 times more.
I gotcha. But it is much larger than this one here.
Yep. Yep. This unit, you can finish the entire run. You can stop your valve and bring your temperatures up, and when you stop, maple syrup comes out the end because it's a flat pan. This unit here, it holds about 8 barrels of maple syrup unfinished. So it takes a lot of sap to get it going. We'll need 25,000 gallons of sap before we even think about starting this. So so it makes it difficult on these end of season runs. If you don't get enough sap in one day, then you have to hold sap, and then you get bacteria problems and things start to sour. So we've got a smaller unit to deal with the shoulder season.
Where's all your sap stored?
There's 3 silos outside. Most of our storage is outside tanks. Silos are 100,000 liters, 25,000 gallons each. We have our own private power line. We have about 25 kilometers of private power line to manage. Designed, built, and managed ourselves. With that, we installed our own fiber optic line on power lines. So now we have direct link to all of our pumping stations. So these are all the stations in the works right now. This station here would be 12 kilometers away. That's a straight project. All of our stations are controlled by PLC, honey processing, and everything is automated together. So this is our sensor network. So we have our own wireless mesh sensor system that tells what our vacuum temperatures, tank levels, remote start and stops and pumps. This is proprietary.
So this is your fuel source for
the main wood pellet evaporator. So we buy our wood pellets in U-sacks, 2,000 pounds, and then we just support the sack over top of the hopper and pull the bottom of the bag, and it dumps it in. So this hopper, this will last us 2 hours, both those hoppers.
Wow. This is all local, huh?
Yep. So it's important for our carbon footprint.
And you said 1,000 pounds an hour.
1,000 pounds an hour, yep. Yeah. So because we're, all the pipes are buried underground, our sap is always, no matter how warm it is outside, our sap is always ground temperature. So it's always about 3 to 4 degrees. So that really enables us to run an extra week in the year when the warm temperature's coming and everyone's wet and dry, or transport pipes are all out in the sun. Ours are all underground. It's a natural heat sink for us.
So when you say 3 to 4, that's just above freezing.
Yeah.
Is it because your frost goes so deep?
Just the ground temperature.
I got you.
Yeah. Steam CIP system for the silos.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, this is fancy here, buddy.
This is CDL's Intelligent RO. It's our second RO. Yeah, it's a good machine. It lets us get home and get a little bit of sleep at night.
It's all automated. So if the other one's manual, this one's automatic, right?
Yep. So we'll set this tonight for the silo. When the silo hits 99% full, this will turn on and RO a tank of concentrate for us. And if we decide to sleep in, which we never do, but if we did, we could, this would stop and wash itself and rinse itself and get ready for the silo to fill it back up again. And when it does, it'll start again and we'll keep going.
Going to get some filtered syrup. 2 20-inch presses running at one time. This isn't even a big run. I'd help you, Zach, but I'm too busy filming. Here we go. Cheers. 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 Sample it. Yep. Yep. That's. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I know right what that is. When you're this big of a maple operation, it's not about ATV access. It's about pickup truck access. This is all your power lines.
Yep.
So do you have a pole truck, or what do you call them?
Yep. So we run 2 excavators, 2 road graders, 2 bulldozers, 2 cable skidders, 4 dump trucks.
And all this land, do you have your own quarry? You get your own stone, huh?
Yep.
This wins. You got your own bridge. Look at this.
So this is the south branch of the Miramichi River. It's one of the most famous salmon rivers in the world.
Is it really?
Yeah.
When do they start moving?
In the lower sections, the black salmon they call them are moving now. They've been up in the river all year. But the grills will start returning. Usually it comes sea trout first, around the 25th of May up here, and then salmon usually middle of June, end of June.
Got you. So is this what do you call this station?
Station number 2.
Station number 2. It would take you 2 days to hit every station. Just drive it.
You can have every station in a day.
Oh, jeez.
Put your camera on there. It's our CIP system.
Oh, that's smart. There's a CIP system in this releaser. You see that, Phil?
Every pipe has a trail between it. So
I see that.
the wet and dry is buried right here beside us.
Mm-hmm.
And then look up through the woods.
You could literally drive under these lines. They're so high. When you tap, how much snow's on the ground?
We'll see as much as 4 feet of snow.
Well, if it's 4 feet of snow, you're tapping at your ankles.
Yep. But if there's only 1 foot of snow, you're tapping on a ladder.
You've done both? You've tapped on a ladder and at your ankles.
We tapped every tree this year on a ladder.
That takes a little longer, doesn't it?
Yep.
So they tapped every tree with a ladder because there wasn't as much snow as normal. So we could have a
Proper slope on our drop line. So this is a remote lunchroom here.
A remote lunchroom.
So the work groups, if they're working in this area, there's 40,000 taps over here. We drive our vehicles to here, and then we keep our snowmobiles here, and then we get off and go tapping, and then you come back in here and eat your lunch, and then go back out to the woods.
So you tap off the snowmobiles then.
Yeah.
Do you like laugh when you see me mess around with a 1,000-gallon sap tank?
No, absolutely not.
I'm out there messing around with a little releaser. It is comical though. I mean, compared to what you're doing, I'm monkeying around.
It's all hard work, no matter how big you are, or small you are.
That's true. If you had a piece of advice for a small maple producer, like, you know,
Buy land.
yeah,
Keep your full-time job. That's the best piece of advice I can give you.
he said keep your full
That's
time.
funny because as an ex-dairy farmer, I'd say the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what's your day job?
Yeah, that's what they say. You want to be a good farmer? Go find a job.
Back in the 70s, when we first started the lottery in the States, I ran a joke in the paper about a farmer that won the lottery. They asked him what he was going to do with the money, and he said, keep farming till it was gone.
Yeah, exactly.
When the steam's driving right to the ground, what does that mean?
Steam's driving right to the ground. There's a storm coming in. It's low pressure.
Let me get footage of it. So the steam's going up and then dropping to the ground. That means the storm's coming in. Who knew?
The old farmers.
Yeah. My collarbone knows.
You broke your collarbone and your wrist.
Oh, see, look on this side, there's no snow.
Yeah.
And look on that side,
The
there's snow.
snow line. I got you. See if I can get up there without falling.
That's a Gen 1 sensor. Been there for a couple of years. He's got 2 vacuum ports,
I see that.
power switch.
Do they have trouble talking to each other sometimes? You gotta
No, we've got really good range.
Do you?
Yeah. A couple kilometers. Line of sight. We never want this drop line down below the 5/16. You want to have a slope all the time, like everywhere. So that's why we use a ladder to get up to the zone to tap in.
I noticed you use those white spiles.
Yep.
Do you throw these away every year or wash them?
No, they're reusable for about 5 years.
I got you. Your road system is amazing. You have a grader, you said you run?
Yep. So this is all crown land. So some of these roads we built, some were here for timber harvesting previously.
How many acres of total like tapping management do you have?
I think about 3,000.
3,000 acres of management. Now, so the first location's called what?
South Ridge Maple.
South Ridge Maple. That's you and your family, or you and your wife started that one.
Yeah.
And then your father started one.
My parents.
Your parents started one. What is that one called?
Canadian Organic Maple.
Canadian Organic. That's why I see that brand, and you bottle that brand too.
Yep.
Now is all the sap boiled at the Southridge location?
No, you need an organic boil there too.
Oh my goodness. That's really coming in.
8,000 taps on that.
Very cool.
So there's the problem. Everyone looks at the extractor, it lies to you every time.
Or the vacuum, you mean? Oh, yeah, because they're so close to your vacuum pump.
Yeah. You gotta measure it at the end of the line.
Let me go take a look at your tank real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This pipe here, there's 60,000 pounds to be pumped through this under pressure. And then it puts into this tank here. And then back out this tank here, there's 75 going back to sugar. They're extracting 15,000 here.
There's 60,000 taps on this line?
Yep. That's a pump line.
Right.
This is the backup.
Oh, you have
So,
duplication.
two of everything, yeah. So when if there's a problem with the pump, we change the backup, or if there's too much sap, we'll go to the backup. It pumps 50 gallons a minute.
You know, redundancy is good probably in maple syrup as well as anything with nuclear.
Yeah. Yeah.
You always want a redundancy here. You tap with a crew of 20.
Yeah.
You start December 1st.
Yep. We're done March 1st.
You're done tapping March 1st.
Yep.
So this is called the lab. And you are?
I'm Shelly.
Shelly, I'm Nate. Nate Bissell. Nice
Hi,
to meet you.
Nate.
So what do we got here? Dark robust.
66.9 bricks, 35 light.
Checking some dark robust here. That's got good maple flavor, man. You can make that good of a flavor with steam?
Yep.
No kidding.
Well, we run both evaporators together. Same draw off tub break.
I got you. That was amazing. Is this typical of yours? Your dark?
Yep. Yeah. That's the beginning of the season.
This syrup here, it's not good enough for Phil.
Sorry, Phil.
It can't grace Phil's tongue.
Yeah.
He's a.
I have no palate.
Oh, that's not true. He likes You like the golden, right?
Yeah, I'm a light.
He likes the light grades.
Okay, well,
How many buckets did you guys have at Franklin County or Franklin at Franklin's farm there?
Oh, we buckets we ran 300.
I'll try some of that if you want to pour it on there.
When we went to tubing, it was 35.
3,500. Yeah. So this is a 10. This is very dark.
So the real question is, what's harder, 3,500 buckets or 260,000 taps on the
3,500 buckets, no question.
Yeah, we didn't run 3,500 buckets.
The last one was better.
Yeah. On tubing.
Yeah.
I call that Tootsie Roll flavor. I don't know what it's called.
Very that's the very dark there.
It's got like a Tootsie Roll flavor to it.
Which 26? Yeah, so you were on the right hand rooms.
This is awesome. So this is golden.
Yep, that's my style.
This is golden here.
Yeah. So this is number 2. It's got a 25 light.
I'll pass. I did not inherit the family sweet tooth. If I sample too much of this, I'll be puking.
I freaking love that flavor. It's got like a cotton candy type taste to it.
Yeah, it's a good flavor. So that one's right on the line between dark and very dark.
Man, what number's that one?
Number 2.
Just put my initials right next to that one there.
Remember, we're not allowed to take it home with us.
That's true.
It won't fit in the Jeep, and the border won't let us.
Is that the cranberry syrup right there?
Yeah, you want to try it?
I do. I'm super curious. I've never heard of it. You're the first person that I know of that's made it.
Well, we invented it. That's
Did
what
you?
I heard of it. Yeah.
Do you get your cranberries from Wisconsin?
You bet. You ready? You're gonna drop it? Okay, just that.
Is this going to be a good shot when they drop it?
Yeah.
Is it they're draining the pans?
I'll try some of that.
Cranberry maple syrup. First time ever trying this.
Won't be the last.
Let's see. I'm going to get a shot of it here. Cranberry maple syrup. That is cool. Like, that's good, man. Did you come up with that?
Yep.
You sure it wasn't Karen?
Not my one, Karen. It was developed here.
Man, that's good.
This one's
What is that one?
this one's apple here.
That would be amazing on like a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Like a plate scraper. It tastes like a plate scraper to me. Which one's this one?
This one's apple.
Apple. Here we go. Apple syrup. That's also got that fruit.
Yeah.
It's not as sweet as I thought it'd be.
No,
That's a good apple flavor.
it's not bad.
Yeah. I like that cranberry though. The cranberry sticks right in your brain. Better put a seatbelt on. Do you have your own state highway patrol too?
No.
You got your own power, your own roads. You have your own police station. Not yet. You are the sheriff.
Just the chimes.